EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
And now an audible here into something else. 2nd and 6. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How are they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3 and out on the opening drive of the game. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Jack, hurt.
They'll try the left side. Waddle. And he will lose yardage here back to his own 6. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Rodgers. They'll try to set up the screen. It's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 36 yards on the play.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Waddle. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. The Rams had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way, because it's so early in the season.
And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
It's now 3rd down.
All about the offense so far this drive, putting something sustained together. But the defense, they responded on that play. 2nd and manageable became 3rd and long. The drive marching to the end zone is one play from stalling out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a... And that's caught inside the 35! And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Rams nothing. Joshua Carty to kick
Out
off.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Now Rodgers. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And worth pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number and we'll celebrate the milestones down the road.
They'll run on first down. Waddle. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. You look at this Arizona defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
Rodgers now to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 27 yards there, a first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to get the football in as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and he can't do it all on one throw.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the
touchdown, Cardinals. A great play there. 61 yards.
And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 14-0.
14. Rams nothing. Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And trying to find Jackson Smith and Jigba.
And that'll bring up second down.
When you look at this defense,
they're slightly better than average against the run, number 14 in the NFL.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Ready,
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he fires one incomplete.
Rodgers pass.
Well, after incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
60 Bison, 18 Pioneer. '19 Lion. Go.
Now it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
Let's take it inside his own 40. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes, it's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Wide open receiver complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards. They'll look to throw here. And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. From 3 yards out.
And the Cardinals take a 3-touchdown lead.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money, in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 21-0.
Joshua Carty to kick
The
off.
kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he gets this one in midfield before he's brought down.
First catch here by St. Brown. Good for a first down.
That's good.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Get it. Cougar 19. Ready.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. And that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
On the ready.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 60 by 6. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Waddle. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2. Yards.
Brought down at the
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
An empty look offensively. Here's 3rd and 8.
Set. Go.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Let's go.
On 4th down, Meredith. And it is caught. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
1st and 10 at the 34.
Looking to throw. Meredith. Campbell making the catch. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
At the Cardinals' 25-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Operating from the gun. Meredith. Gives to Laporta, right side. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 21
The end
yards.
result, 21 yards.
That's good for a Rams.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
Ready.
They'll try and run forward on first and goal. And they'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal.
Hawk, check, Bobcat, 18, Pioneer. Let go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
We all know how much running backs love getting the ball down near the goal line. They think they're going to find a way into the end zone. He hasn't had that kind of luck so far. Ends up not getting in on the last 2 carries. You know he's going to be upset about a missed opportunity.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready,
And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Viking 18. Cougar 19. Rushing right here. Ready.
Off play action. Meredith. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown Rams. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams get a bit closer. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
21, Rams 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. They couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a game plan on offense, you put together what you think is going to be the best possible scenario, right? Hey, we're going to score. These are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here in this first half.
First down,
So many
Arizona.
times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
There's a quick throw caught out wide. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
You get a rookie tight end who can run like this, it just gives this offense a different dimension than they've had. It's going to be fun to watch his development and how this offense expands as this season moves along.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Second down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Rams' 18-yard line.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. And the Cardinals are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 40-yard line.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Second and goal from the 6 this time. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. as the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals would extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the try here for the point after. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Cardinals 28, Rams 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This 2nd and 4. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. A passing look here. 5 receivers in the formation on 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Meredith. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage.
Let's go now.
A final shot before break. Meredith. He's going to take another shot here. And this is going to be dropped. Oh, my gracious. There was no one in his area code that he could not hang on to it.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
37-yard line.
2nd and 5. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
49-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 35. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Back to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
Looking to throw. Meredith. And he's going to be swallowed and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 5-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Meredith. It is intercepted at the goal line. And the Cards are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Now it's 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
The pass.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 46-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 go.
2nd and 15. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
70 Timberwolf.
Back to throw. Meredith. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the 3rd quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force the incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he stopped immediately there. They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. 18
Looking to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gain of 15.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And it's 2nd down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 9 now. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll look to throw again. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! A
touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
Rams 7. Joshua Carty to kick
The
off.
Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
2nd and 4. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Meredith. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
And you can tell just by looking at them that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here. And as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together, as that brings up another 4th down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Well, the D brought the house. They called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz, and in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. That ball caught by Harrison. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter.
Rams 7. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It looks like they'll move things around here.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Warriors 70.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Man over the middle, and it's complete.
Gain of 17 yards.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Meredith. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And I actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the 3rd quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the 4th quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great